What's going on, guys? Money Webby here. Hope you guys did great last night. It was a pretty good night for me. The pitchers did extremely well with Kluber and Liriano. Kluber with 28 DraftKings points was striking guys out left and right just like I thought. Didn't even get the win and still finished with 28. So if he could have just got a little bit of run support, would have got to 32. And then we had Liriano at 25. He was leaving the game when he had a 3-run lead, I believe, and the bullpen just gave it right back, so he could have finished with 29 as well. So they finished close to 60 DraftKings points between the two, and they weren't even that expensive. Or at least Liriano wasn't. He was only, I believe, 5,800, so a ton of value from him if you played him. But my hitters personally just didn't get it done in great matchups, like Jake Lamb against Jordan Zimmermann. He's like one of the worst pitchers in the league and only got 3 DraftKings points. Adam Jones did pretty good, but Max Kepler does a horrendous night. That guy is very inconsistent. He has huge nights, so the next night just drops a goose egg, so that was disappointing. I broke even, I believe. Some of them just missed the cash, and then some of them just got in just because my hitters didn't get it done. If they could have done well, we would have been having a huge night. But we're going to move on to this slate. We have a 7-game slate here. Very interesting with the pitchers. We got Chris Sale at 14,000 at the top. Some great hitters to choose from. So I got my 2 favorite pitchers, my 3 favorite bats, and my teams, the stack. So leave a like down below if you're excited. Subscribe to get these plays every single day. And let's get into it. For my first pitcher, I'm going with Michael Wacha at 6,300, going against the Brewers. I see Chris Sale at the top at 14,100. He has 5,100 more than the second option on the slate. It kind of makes sense. These guys are nothing compared to Chris Sale, but the price tag is so huge. He needs to have a humongous night to return a lot of value. For him to hit 3 times value, he needs around 41 DraftKings points, which I think is unsustainable against his Phillies lineup. They don't strike out enough for Sale to get that done, and Wacha to return 3 times value only needs 18.9 DK points, a much easier task. That's why I love Wacha compared to Sale, and you can pay it for those bats with Wacha. He's been pitching much better at home as well. 15.6 DK points on average compared to only 9 on the road. And this Brewers lineup, they strike out a lot. 24.6% of the time they're striking out. So that really adds to his upside to return that value. In a small sample size against these guys, 29 at bats, he's held them to 207 batting average. So I think he can limit some hits here, get some strikeouts, and return you a lot of value. And you can load up your bats at the same time. So I think you gotta lock him in. Next up, we're going Jordan Montgomery at 8,600, going against the A's here. Another team that strikes out a lot. 25.4% of the time. That is the second highest K percentage on the slate. And Montgomery is looking at a nice park upgrade here, going from his normal Yankee Stadium, a very friendly hitter's park, all the way to Oakland, which is a great pitcher's park. So that really adds to his floor here. And yeah, that is a pretty damn bad lineup as well. So it's definitely a safe play, and he's been a good strikeout pitcher this year. So I think he can definitely hit over 20 again. He's hit it over 3 out of his last 4 times, over 20. He's going to make it 4 out of 5, I believe, here, and he should be in line for the win as well. The Yankees bats, they've been very hot, so they should give him the run support here. So Jordan Montgomery, you got to lock him in. Moving on to the hitters, the first guy I love is Nolan Arenado at 5,400, going against Matt Moore, the lefty, in Coors Field. Matt Moore has been absolutely atrocious this year on the road, just getting crushed every time he goes out there. So in Coors Field here, it should be a nightmare for him, especially against Nolan Arenado. Has been killing lefties this year and throughout his career. His batting average against left-handed pitchers this year is .412 and a .426 ISO. Those numbers are out of this world. I think Arenado is going to hit a ball out of this world tonight. A nice home run is coming for Arenado tonight. Returns back home after a long road stand, so he's going to be licking his chops, especially in this matchup, so you gotta lock him in. Next up, we're going Miguel Cabrera at 3,400, going against Alex Cobb here. Miguel's price is way too low at 3,400. We're still talking about Miguel Cabrera, a guy that can still crush the ball. His hard hit rate is still there this year. The balls just aren't dropping from 44% hard hit rate against right-handed pitching this year, and Alex Cobb has been struggling against righty hitters this year as well. So with those two things considered, I think Miguel Cabrera can have a great night. At only 3,400, it has a lot of value. So yeah, Alex Cobb, not a great hitter. Miguel Cabrera is starting to show signs of life as well. The balls are starting to drop. 2 hits in his last 3 games with some doubles in there, so definitely still has the power. I think he could hit some doubles again in this game, maybe a home run against Alex Cobb. He allows some home runs to righties, 1.25 home runs per 9 this year, so definitely a home run is in the cards. Some doubles, 3,400, doesn't even need to do that much to return a lot of value. I think he'll get over 10 DK points in this game though, and give you the value that you're looking for, so you gotta lock him in. For my last hitter, I'm going with Mookie Betts at 5,200, going against Nick Pivetta. Pivetta has been a punching bag for right-handed hitters this year. Mookie Betts coming off that crazy night last night with 42 DraftKings points. I honestly think that could be like a psychological thing for people. Seeing him go off last night, they might be scared away tonight because they don't think he can go back-to-back nights. But this guy has been on fire recently. Over 10 DK points in 3 out of his last 4, and I think he can definitely do it again against Pivetta. Like I said, he's horrendous against these right-handed hitters this year. 314 batting average allowed to them, 2.7 home runs per 9, and a 38% hard hit rate. So against Mookie Betts, one of the best right-handed hitters in the league, I think he'll be crying maybe when Mookie Betts steps up to the plate to start the game, because Mookie is on fire and he's going to get it done again tonight. Even if he doesn't hit the ball well, if he gets on base once, he can get that stolen base and give you the points. So he's very safe for points unless he goes 0 for 6 again like he did 2 games ago. But I highly doubt that will happen against Nick Pivetta. This guy is just absolutely horrendous, and especially against these right-handed hitters. So Mookie Betts at 5,200, you gotta lock him in. So that's it for the plays. You got Walker, Montgomery, Cabrera, Arenado, and Mookie Betts. And for the 3 teams I'm looking to stack tonight, you got the Red Sox, the Rockies, and the St. Louis Cardinals. So the Red Sox, Rockies, and the St. Louis Cardinals. So leave a like down below if you guys enjoyed the video, got anything out of value. Let's try to get to 30 plus likes, guys. If you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. And subscribe to the channel to get these videos every single day to come and join the Money Mob. And if you guys want to see my lineups, my full lineups every single day, just go and follow me on Twitter at MoneyWebby for those. So definitely enjoy your guys' night, your Thursday night. I wish you guys the best of luck here tonight, and hopefully we have another good night and we get into the money here again. So good luck tonight, Money Mob. We'll see you tomorrow.